much of all the students present here read out the program outline for today. A special address to be given by Kiloti Yekto, Functional Manager, District Industries Center, Dimapur. Startup and Innovation by Lezo Futsur, Founder, IT Center. Followed by Hackathon, Startup Nagaland. Quick Serve by Daniel Longkamer, after which we'll have a tea break, followed by mentoring, which will be given to us by Ai Changsang, NCA's Undersecretary, Idan. And then last we have skill-based employment to be given to us by Ajong Jamir Tonger, Head Operations and HR, Pinnacle Skills. Now I give time for the special address to Sir Kilo T. Yapto, Functional Manager, District Industries Center, Dimapur.
A very good afternoon. Respected Mr. President and esteemed colleagues, our distinguished guests, our fellow students, ladies and gentlemen. Today, I bring greetings on behalf of the Department of Industries and Commerce. I would also like to congratulate this entire ANSU team for organizing such an event, which is very helpful and which is very informative, multidisciplinary, where all activities are engaged in one event. So this is a very encouraging moment for student community. The theme of this event, enabling potentialities. This theme is very much relevant in our today's generation, especially in the context of entrepreneurship and startup events. Because when we look at the present generation, the theme event is a startup event, but startup is an specific initiative towards entrepreneurship development at different level, which is more tech-oriented, scalable-oriented business. But entrepreneurship, in the sense that entrepreneurship is a broader sense, where all business encompasses together. So today, in my short speech, I would like to encourage the student about being entrepreneurship. Because in life, we have so many opportunities. But today we are facing a very tough and challenging world. When we look around, we saw many things that is rapidly changing around the world, especially in the technological advancement. So with technological advancement, there are so many changes taking place. So this comes with new opportunities as well as new challenges. So as a student community, you must be witnessing so much things, especially this technological advancement that is taking place at unprecedented stage. So this technological advancement, it is reshaping our economy, shaping and reshaping our economic transaction. Because when we look into traditional job market, especially in job market, it is quite unreliable, very unreliable. It's no longer reliable. Even in the Nagaland context, the job market in Nagaland is only government sector. You don't see any other avenue other than being absorbed in the government sector. But it's a known fact that the government cannot provide job for each and every one of you. Only hardly 3% in a year. So you must be having a plan. You must be having a lot of thought process. So ultimately, if the government sector can accommodate only 3 to 5%, then where is the rest 90% or 95% will go? I think it doesn't mean that you don't have other avenue. We have so much avenue, but we are not exploring those opportunities. We are not enabling our potentialities as stated in the theme. So the way forward as of now, especially in this startup even, because in the next session also we have Mr. Lezo Fusere, who is one of the most successful startup incubator in Nagaland. He will be sharing his rich experience, how being an entrepreneur, how life of being an entrepreneur is. So you will be getting lots of information, inspiring story from him. So see, entrepreneurship is a way of life. In today's context, it is not just a way of life; it's a necessity. Because it's unless you have a very concrete idea of what of being an entrepreneur. Entrepreneurship, it comes with so many different ideas. Especially it's a key driving to innovation and also the progress for our society. So entrepreneurship means just by owning your business, you have the power to create the product, you have the power to create the service. You also have the power to provide solution that can make difference in our society. So as a youth of today, you have that creative energy, you have that passion to drive to make these differences. When we look as in a student life, you must definitely be having some sort of goal. Whether you want to be a bureaucrat, you want to be an entrepreneur, but we have different dreams. But I want to encourage the student community, entrepreneurship. Entrepreneurship should be one of your career goal. That is what I want to rush, because when we look into Nagaland, our economy is stagnant for so long. Why? Because there is no business. Why there is no business? Because our people, we are doing nothing at all. When you look into the market, 90% of business is being run by non-locals. And what about the government of Nagaland spending? Those monies goes to those businessmen. And those businessmen, they are earning in terms of crore. They are not putting the money into circulation back into our economy. Instead, they are remitting somewhere outside this state. So when the money is not put into circulation, definitely we will not see growth. We don't have a wealth creation, we don't have asset creation, we don't have a business avenue. So that we have to change our mindset as a student community. We have to change with yourself, because during your student time, this is the best opportunity to take decision. How to become an entrepreneur. What entrepreneurship is all about. It's not just your success. Entrepreneurship means it will go beyond your success. The impact and the possibilities, be it in the technological breakthrough or sustainable business practices, the impact, the potential and impact is limitless in entrepreneurship sector. Your contribution towards society is more important. Is just that. It's not only that it benefits you, but it will benefit you at the larger level, at the societal level. In the context of Nagaland, the government is investing so much on youth. Today, the government is investing so much in our youth. They are providing resources, mentorship, support, and enabling the growth of vibrant entrepreneurial ecosystem in Nagaland. So this initiative, this kind of initiative, it reflects that our state commitments towards fostering economic independence, innovation, and inclusive growth. Nagaland, as we are traditionally creative. We are very rich in creativity, resilience, and self-defense. Yet we are facing different situations. The needs and demand of this technological driven age, where opportunities and challenges are new. There are even more greater, more risk, more opportunities, more challenges. So unless you are prepared much in advance about these technological changes towards our progress, then definitely you are not going to face the challenges in tomorrow. So better be prepared before it's too late. In the line of enabling potentials, it is very crucial for each and every one of us, including the students, the teachers, the government, the societies. We play a role together in nurturing this entrepreneurship spirit. We need to foster a culture of innovation. We need within our educational institution also, within and encourage collaboration at all levels. That is how, and remove barriers that hamper our goal. That is how entrepreneurship, we have to work together. Entrepreneurship, that is how it works. Especially with the initiative like Nagaland, Startup Nagaland, which provides an opportunity, unique opportunity for aspiring startup business. The Startup India initiative, it has rolled several programs with the objective of supporting entrepreneurs and building robust startup ecosystem. The government of India through this initiative aims to provide the startup to grow through innovation and design. Since the launch of this Startup Nagaland policy in 2019, Nagaland has observed the presence of innovative minds, creative minds, and aspiring startup in a sense to create their startup and their own company. The Department of Industries and Commerce being another department, we have formed a startup Nagaland cell to facilitate the implement startup activities. Our state Nagaland, it was recognized as an aspiring leader by Department of Promotion of Industry and Internal Trade for our contribution in strengthening this startup ecosystem in Nagaland. Presently, the startup in Nagaland Startup Portal, we host 306 startups, 54 registered startups, and 30 DPIIT registered startup, 34 women-led startup, registered startup, and 188 aspiring startup. We have 5 business incubators in Nagaland under Nagaland Startup, Youth Net Center of Business, NAILIT, Nagaland Tulum Training Center, and Nagabots. We have developed an entrepreneurship development center at school, 15 schools and 2 colleges in Nagaland. We also established entrepreneur development in innovation and incubation space at Kohima to support the early startup. This startup, it has impacted and created more than 1,000 jobs since in inception. So from this, I would like to urge our young students, especially when you have so much passion and creativity in you, you must take this kind of opportunity, because the government, we have so much government policy, especially for development, for promoting industries and entrepreneurship. We have a startup. If you visit a district industry center where you want to start a business, if you want to start a business, we can support you through government sponsored scheme, through loans, credit link subsidy scheme. In the district industry center, we support local level entrepreneurs at local level through credit link subsidy scheme. We have a scheme like PMFME where you can avail up to 50 lakhs of loan. We have a PMFME scheme where you can avail opportunity for starting food processing unit. We have a Chief Minister Microfinance Initiative. Up to 14 lakhs is available if you want to pursue entrepreneurship. And even at the artisan level, we provide up to 3 lakhs of loan at the artisan level, even at the village level. So the district industry center, at the district level, we cater to the needs of the entrepreneurship and we promote development of entrepreneurship. So if you have idea, if you have an interest in exploring those ideas, always don't hesitate to visit district industry center. And I would like to encourage our students to explore so many opportunities. We have so many opportunities. We have so many government policies to support you. But the problem is that you have to come with the creative and innovative ideas. You have to show that you have the potentials to become a successful businessman. So the government will help you in intervention, in getting credit, in facilitating the credit facilities for your startups, for starting your company. Therefore, I would like to urge and encourage our students, don't just focus on job. The job will provide you a security, stability of income. But entrepreneurship, definitely it will provide you a lifelong opportunity, long-term opportunity to grow and scale your personality, your personal development, your experience, the skill, your skills. It can enhance your skill. It's a lifelong learning process. And the impact is very different. If you become a successful entrepreneur, I'm sure there are students, you should keep thinking, we should keep in your thought process about the entrepreneurship. Why entrepreneurship is good? Why it is important in Nagaland? Because it is a collaborative effort. It was a collaborative, formative effort. And in order to change our society, we have to change, we have to keep in ourselves that what you can contribute towards it. And I think entrepreneurship is one of the best ideas. And being an entrepreneur is one of the best ideas where you can contribute and effectively contribute towards the growth and success of our students. I wish our students, even the future, our student community, even the future, would be looking for this kind of opportunities, especially in doing startup and coming with innovative ideas of starting a business, starting an industry, where we can collaborate together. We are always, the government officials, we are always there to help you. It is just that you are lagging behind, you are not exploring the ideas and opportunities. So, with this, I would like to encourage our students to come up with good ideas in the business sector, and we are looking forward witnessing the success story undoubtedly from this very gathering. With that, I end my speech. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir, for enlightening us with the insight of on entrepreneurship as a career option. Now I give time to Sir Lezo Putur, founder ED Center for, yeah, sir.
So how many of you want to earn some money today? Raise your hand. Okay, good. So there's a stall there, you can see Startup Nagaland. Just look properly. Acha se dekho. Okay. You have to go and give your name there. There's a small competition, and Ma'am Kenny will explain how we work. By tomorrow, you can earn enough money to buy iPhone 16 Max Pro also. Just kidding. It's 5,000 rupees, but you can get that money. I'm Lezo. Thank you very much, Ansu, for organizing this event. We are late behind schedule, so I will not take half an hour. I'll just take 7 to 8 minutes and just share a small story. I want to thank Sichum, that I know from before, the president, everyone, our undersecretary from IDAN, and everybody. To run a program is not easy. It's very, very difficult. And I just want to congratulate Ansu for everything that they've done. As Sir has said, our Department of Industry and Commerce, Ajikali business kurule, it's not difficult. It's very simple. We have worked with many startups. We are an incubator under Startup Nagaland. We do a lot of training programs with the support of IDAN. We are working in Perin, Twinsang district. We're working with college students as well. And if you have a business idea, if you're thinking, could be making pickle, could be making honey, could be selling blood, could be selling anything that you want. Okay, because we are working with one young entrepreneur who is now selling blood. Okay, normally when people want blood, they'll send a text, O positive asana, A positive asana, B positive ase. And you send forward to 100 people and 100 people get angry. So this young entrepreneur has seen, this is a good business opportunity to sell blood. Because when your brother or your sister is there, you'll not negotiate, right? When this is 10,000, by the time your brother will die also. Okay, so this entrepreneur has seen a great opportunity to sell blood, for example. So if you have a good business idea, if you think that you need some kind of support to help this business idea become big, you have the department, you have incubators like us. We are based in Duncan, Basti. Our office is in the Morang Express building. We have 5 incubators. Come with your business idea. Okay, we are working with Perin. For example, in Perin, there is no car wash. So 5 students from their house, they used to carry bucket, they used to carry sabun, mug. They started washing cars in Perin district. And that way they've earned their money. And this was possible because we got support from IDAN. In Twinsang, Young people in Twinsang are now trying to package kolar and sell it across to Bombay and Delhi as well. And this is all part of the EDC programs that we are doing. So I just want to encourage that if you have ever thought of becoming an entrepreneur, this is the best opportunity when you have private incubators like us. We have the department, you have Aidan, you have Ansu, you have everyone to help you through this support. Many young people who are just making meat pickle, before the mohan meat pickle banawa jayega na dukan te rakhibo, we earn 2-3,000 rupees. That's not. This company based in Purana Bazaar has just raised 2 crores for their business to start to make machines for the business. So just small business like pickle, you'll think, yeah, pickle, the chutu muttu business. Entrepreneurs are really making a lot of money, and with, of course, with the other side that government jobs are also saturating. It's very hard to get government jobs. It's a great job, but it's extremely difficult. But for an entrepreneur, if you're willing to work hard, if you're willing to be dedicated, okay, it's not easy. Shit, difficult as a day, business credo. At the end of the month, like my month is ending, I'm thinking, how will I pay rent? How will I pay my salary? I have 20 people to pay salary. Business is not easy, but if you are able to do business and if you're able to be successful, then you will have all the freedom, you will have all the impact you can make, and you can make a lot of difference to people's life. So with that, I want to encourage all of you that if you want to know more about business, about entrepreneurship, we have a small fund of 5,000 rupees. If you're smart enough, come to our booth, register, Ma'am Kenny will tell you about, and this could be the starting of your. You came for answer program. Come, this is the focus. Your business could start from today. And after many 15, 16 years from now, you might be grateful to answer for this. Okay, so please walk into our stall. We'll be more than happy to work with you, and we will be able to communicate what to do. And in the next 24 hours, we'll give you a problem statement. If you can solve that problem statement for us, we will give you 5,000 rupees and Diwali bumper ho jayega. Okay, so with that, thank you very much, Ansu, and all the best.
Thank you so much, sir. So now, guys, you now have a chance of winning 5,000 rupees. Who's gonna be the lucky one? Try your luck. Here's a little small information for you all. For all the beautiful ladies and handsome men, that an aviation academy from Kolkata has come for a special screening for training and recruitment in aviation in collaboration with the government of Nagaland, Aidan, for air hostess and airport staff profile. So if any one of you is interested, then the stall is just over there. After the program is over, you can go and just check them out, and if you are eligible for that, then you can go for it, guys. Now coming back to our program, we now have hackathon by Startup Nagaland. I now give the time.
Hello, hi everyone. I cannot hear you. Hi everyone. All good? Are you feeling okay? Okay, since we have already explained you about what hackathon is about, so it will be an idea presentation. However, to give you a general information to all the students hearing from each corners, we'll give you a detailed information once you come forward for the registration, all right? But however, for you to know the criteria of judgment for judging your presentation, one is creativity and innovation. Second one is scalability and growth potential, market potential and opportunity, presentation quality and clarity, and also business model and revenue generation. So this will carry 50 points. We will talk about how the process will go on because due to the short limited of time. So you can come as maximum number of your group can include 4 people. If you want to increase more people, that's up to you. If you want to decrease also, that's up to you. But however, we will connect there in the registration booth, all right? So these are the points that will be mainly looking for your judgment, for judging your innovation plan. So if you are interested or still confused, then you can come forward. So that's all for now. Thank you.
That's a tough question.
Now we'll hear from Janelle Longomer for quick serve, after which we'll have a short tea break. But I just want to request all our student friends to come back again because we have mentoring and skill-based employment, which I feel is the most important for all of you. So make use of it and then come back after the tea break. Now I give time to Sir Janelle Longomer for quick serve.
Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you so much, Ansu, for inviting and for this opportunity. And I also thank. My name is Daniel. I'm representing QuickServe as a founder. We are incubated with EduCenter School of Business, and we are thankful for this opportunity today. I'm thrilled to be here to talk a little bit about what QuickServe is all about. So I'm thankful for this opportunity. Okay, QuickServe is basically an app. So we identified a situation, we identified a problem when we were trying to find reliable service providers who can assist us, help us with our electrical or salon service, basically at home. But whenever we get in touch with electricians or service providers, most of them are always engaged. And we identified that quality, to some extent, it is not up to the standard also. So as QuickServe, we decided, why don't we bring in a lot of services together and give them one particular platform from where all the services, all the people can access to these services that we have and meet their requirements. So we came up with QuickServe. So currently we are active in the Android version only, and the development for the iOS and the web version is on progress. So why QuickServe? As I've already highlighted, that we are bringing in service providers and making it accessible for users who need the services. For example, we have PC technicians with us. We have electricians with us. We have home salon services with us. So basically, when you download the app, you see the list of services that are mentioned in the particular app, be it PC technician, and there are various other categories that are mentioned over there. So once you click it, it will redirect you to another page where you need to fill up the details of what the problem is actually about. And once you proceed with that, we deploy our people to your location and make sure that the services that is being asked for is being delivered, the standards are being maintained, the quality is maintained. And then we see that there is this current situation that reliability and then security is something that is very much important. We cannot just give access to any random people to just come and do the things that we need, because that is something that is very personal, very close to us. But QuickServe is somebody you can rely on. We make sure that the people that are coming and doing the services, it may be in your offices, it may be in your private residence, it may be elsewhere. But the people that are coming to you are safe, and then they are doing the task with full dedication. So that is why we encourage people when it comes to home services, we encourage people to move digital, where you can be more safe, more secure, and find reliability. So we are also focused on empowering young generation. A lot of service providers, we see NTTC and then other skill training institutions, a lot of electricians, a lot of welders, a lot of people pursuing different skills are rising up. But we see that majority of the businesses are being taken by outsiders, especially on the service sector. There are various factors to that, but we will not get into details. But with this platform, we are encouraging, we are trying to connect with skill institutions where we are bringing in more quality people who can do the services exactly as the outsiders are doing and even better than what the usual market has to offer. So basically we are partnering with different service providers. QuickServe as an app is a third-party service app where we are collaborating with different service providers, giving them a platform where they can promote their services and utilize the benefits that the app has to offer. You can advertise your services, you can keep track of the services that you have done, and you can also schedule and reschedule the services that you have to offer. So it is like Swiggy Zomato for the services. So we are currently active here in Dimapur and Chumukadima, and also we are looking for possibilities for further expansions also. So we are grateful for this platform, for everyone, especially Ansu, for giving QuickServe the opportunity to come and share a little bit about what we have been doing, what we are currently pursuing, and a little bit a glimpse of what we are aiming to move towards. Thank you so much for this opportunity. Thank you.
In order to save time, let's not have the tea break. Let's go back to our program for mentoring. I now give time to I Chang Sang, NCA's Under Secretary Aidan.
Thank you so much for the time. I never really got an opportunity during my college days to be a part of All Nagaland College Students Union. So when our organizing committee, convener invited me to be a part of this program, it really got me excited actually. So thank you, the organizing committee, for inviting me to this wonderful platform. And I also would like to take this opportunity to thank the College Students Union for remembering me and making me a part of this wonderful initiative. It is always good to be a part with the young people, with the college-going students, and share some of our thoughts that will always trigger them to make them accomplish and see their future in what little capacity we will be able to provide. So this is a wonderful opportunity, and I take this opportunity to thank each one of the organizing committee and the ANSU executives for organizing this wonderful event. My name is Chang Sang, as I said. I'm Under Secretary to the Government of Nagaland, currently posted in Investment and Development Authority of Nagaland. We have been working for the young people, for the educated unemployed youths, for the dropout students in various other fields. And very quick recap, I won't be taking much time. You all will be engaged in different activities during this event, so I won't be taking much time. just a recap. I'm basically from Toensang, and that is one of the basic reasons why I was unable to be a part of the All Nagaland College Students Union. And it's very regretful that we have to be in such a situation. The second thing is that I completed my high school from Toensang, then my higher secondary and graduation from Guwahati, then on and off the masters in Delhi, in Hyderabad, some training sessions. After that, I worked in a private company as a truck designer in a pharmaceutical company. Then I came back, and when I landed up in Nagaland, again I got an opportunity to work in different governments, different departments. Then I also got an opportunity to be a part of a students' union. I was a general secretary of the Eastern Naga Students Federation. And somehow, after my repeated examinations, I was able to be a government servant, and I'm happy that I'm here as an NCS officer. And I also, when I got this NCS post, and I got many other examinations also, but I preferred to stay here in Nagaland. I got through some of the UBSC conducted examination, some of the SSC conducted examination, some banking examinations also. But I thought that my focus should be towards the welfare of our state, and I chose Nagaland Civil Service as my career. So very, very thankful that I'm here in your midst this afternoon. Now, just wanted to go back on what IDAN is all about. So in this entire session, I've come across that IDAN's participation in this entire event is very, very meaningful. I'm given that my chairman also was here this morning. My previous CEO was here yesterday. I'm here today. Tomorrow, my senior investment officer, and on second also, one of our staff from the Credit Outreach and Facilitation Unit will be speaking to all of you. So just a recap on what IDAN is all about. IDAN is basically Investment and Development Authority of Nagaland. We have different verticals, and just some of the important verticals that we are having is HRD, skilling, and skilling vertical, where we give IBM skill build program, and many of the colleges are having this IBM skill build program. And so I hope that some of you may be a part of this program. We have UNXT program, which is a Unnati next generation program for employability skilling program. And many colleges are being provided with this program. So I hope that many of the college students will be familiar with the UNXT program also. And we have this Unnati program, lots of other skilling program in our department. And these are all interlinked with the Skill India program initiative. And we have Credit Outreach and Facilitation program. We thought that if our microeconomy is not sustainable in nature, if we don't look beyond government sector employability, if we don't look into our economic welfare, then somehow we will be missing our points. And that is how we focus on microfinance initiatives. And Credit Outreach and Facilitation Unit is one such center which is funded by Boeing International, an aircraft company. And we have been operating for the past 2 years. And this year, very lucky, because of the initiatives of COFU in different districts across Nagaland, we have been taken up to be a mentor for Sikkim. We have been taken up to be a mentor for the rest of the other parts of the country. And 2 states have already onboarded our program, that is the Mizoram government and the Sikkim government. So very soon we will be initiating our Credit Outreach and Facilitation program in those 2 states also. We have CSR vertical, which is a social investment sector, where we deal on social sector programs and implementation. We have capacity building vertical, we have investment vertical. We thought that if Nagaland, if we are focusing only on the government sector, it is not going to match up to our expectation. We have lots of graduates coming out each and every year, but the government sector employment is getting very limited. If we don't open up ourselves to the private sector companies, then we will be losing out on the race. And that is why we are focusing so much on investment, so that we create a platform where we try to create a platform wherein we attract investors from outside to invest in our state, so that opportunities are being created for our young students. We have our internship policy. The Central University has come up with different internship policies. We have even the Prime Minister has come up with an internship policy. So we have come up with a policy where we have also framed up our internship policy, and many students from different parts of the country are interning with us. Many have interned with us, many are interning with us, and many, we hope, will be coming in the future for internship program as part of your undergraduate program. So that is, we have paid an internship policy and unpaid internship policy also. So these are some of the initiatives that we are doing currently, so that we give opportunity to the young students. So in the third slide, I wanted to give some of the thought that would trigger our youngsters to think beyond what you always usually used to learn. So now, as a student, I just only like to ask and go only one thing: what will be the purpose of your studying? You are studying in different courses, but what will be the purpose of your studying, and what will be the purpose of your life? So as a student, we get questions like what, how, and when. So what next in my life? What is the purpose of my life? How do I decide my life? What do I do in life? These are some of the constant questions that always pushes the students constantly. So this morning, I just wanted to very quickly sum up with some of the thoughts. This is a world that is ever changing. Lots of things are happening. The world is not running anymore. It is galloping actually, and we have to keep up with the galloping. There's a story. Just one story before I say something. There's a story. In America there is a clan, a tribe called who are expertise in catching foxes actually. So these foxes, how do these fox catchers catches the foxes in that part of America? So what they do is that they keep four-edged swords actually. They conceal the four-edged swords beyond the ground, and the foxes will come. They will smear the four-edged swords with the blood of a hen. The foxes will come. They will lick on the four-edged swords. And when the blood oozes from his tongue, they feel the senses. Their whole senses springs up, and they feel that they don't realize that they're tasting their own blood. So they keep on licking until they exhaust themselves and they fall to the ground. And that is how easily the fox catchers used to catch foxes in that part of America. Here I just wanted to let you know that in our college life, we are confronted with different decisions. We are confronted with different sorts of questions. We are confronted with different sorts of people that we mingle in our daily life. Some may be good, some may be bad, some bad habits may be. But if we fall into that trap, then we won't be able to come out of that trap. So try to learn as much as possible in your life. So there is a graph called upper graph and the lower graph, crest and the trough. So what happens is that if you don't struggle in your initial phases of life, in your school days, in your college days, if you don't struggle in your initial phases of life, when you reach the saturation point, that is the top of the curve, when you reach your saturation point, and once you reach that, once you settle down in life, if you are not struggling during your initial phase of life, in your later phase of life, you will struggle. But if you struggle in your initial phase of life, in the later part of your career, it becomes very easy for you once you settle down. So these are some of the things. So the only thing that you have to remember is that as you progress in your career, in this ever-changing world, as you progress forward, you have to believe in yourself. You have to manage your time efficiently so that everything is as per the interest that you have. You have to identify your skills and build on the skills and the interest that is around you. And you have to take small steps at a time, because we cannot dream of, we say that 1,000 miles begin from the first step that we take. So we have to have that dream. Take small step at a time. Surround yourself with positivity. Always positivity has to be created, and you have to visualize success. We have to visualize success. At the ending, I'd like to comment that if you are true to yourself, if you believe in yourself, if you embrace failure, if you are able to take small step at a time, and if you have the audacity and if you can dream about success, then you have to remember only one thing: you have to be physically fit. Firstly, you have to be physically fit. If you're not physically fit, then you won't, even if you dream so much, you won't be able to achieve anything in life. So the primary thing is that you have to be physically fit, and you have to be emotionally stable also, and you have to be mental. Third thing is you have to be mentally alert. And lastly, you will have to put God forward, and you have to be spiritually God-fearing. So if you are physically fit, emotionally stable, mentally alert, and physically God-fearing, then whatever you dream about, whatever opportunity that comes into your life, because in the government, we are trying to, government is creating lots of avenues for the youngsters. We are creating a platform and ecosystem where entrepreneurs can thrive, where private sector can also be a part of your meaningful career. So these are some of the good initiatives being done by the government. I encourage each one of you to take a leap forward. You will never know till how much height you are going to soar unless and until you spread your wings. So take your time and dream big. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, sir, for your encouraging words. And now, before we move on to the next program, I would like to take time and as a member of the presentation committee, the All Nagaland College Students Union would like to take a moment to acknowledge and express our gratitude to our few distinguished invitees who have graciously joined us today. As I call out your name, I would request the presentation committee to come up on stage with a small token of appreciation. Firstly, we have Sir Kiloti Yepto, Functional Manager, District Industries Center, Dimapur. Now may I call upon Sir Lezo Putsur, Founder, IT Center. Startup Nagaland. Sir Janelle Longcomer. Sir I. Changsang, NCS, Undersecretary, IDAN. Ma'am Ajong Jamir Tonger, Head Operations and HR, Pinnacle Skills. Thank you all for your presence and honoring us, and we appreciate your valuable contributions to the development of students' fraternity. Now I give time to Ma'am Ajong Tonger for the skill-based employment. Ma'am, the stage is all yours.
Good afternoon, everyone. First of all, I would like to thank the All Nagaland College Students Union for giving Pinnacle Skills the opportunity to stand and then share some few thoughts on the skill-based employment. I hope you are all sitting here because you want to learn something, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, right. I hope your other monitors might not have told you that you will have to sit and then you are sitting because just for the sake of sitting. So skill is something which is trending nowadays. Everyone is talking about skilling, right? Right. Now the education policy 2020 has also come up with a new policy wherein internship has become mandatory, skill training has become mandatory, right? Because they have also understand that not only the education, the traditional education, but skilling is very important for you to go ahead and be successful in your career. So skilling is something which we have been doing, Pinnacle Skills. We have been established in the year 2012. Since then, we have been able to train more than 15,000 candidates. And then we were also able to place more than 8,000 candidates. That is the achievement that we have till date. And then skilling is something that we are enjoying and we enjoy doing because like I said, not only the traditional education will help you grow in your career, but skilling, identifying your right target and your goals is very important these days. So when we talk about skilling, like I said, the first thing that you need to understand is that you need to first identify your goals. What do you want to become after you graduate or after you do your 12 maybe or after your graduation? What do you want to become? Setting a right target and a goal is very important. Now, after you set your target, it is also important what are the skills that is required in that particular field. If you want to become a journalist, for example, what are the skills that is required to become a journalist? Like good communication skills, right? Then you also need to be very updated on the social media, right? So identifying your right skills is very important when we talk about skill-based employment and when we talk about skill development. So after you identify your goals, only you'll be able to know what all things that you need to learn. So when you learn all those things, you will be able to utilize those skills in your workplace, in your job location. Everyone knows that it is in any workplace, it is very important that you know communication skills, time management, right attitude, the adaptability to work in a workplace, in an organization. Then, like for example, the right attitude towards that workplace. It is also said that in India, in 2024, 81% of the employers are looking for skilled manpower. Someone who is skilled in different or in a specific, say, subject, in a specific course. It can be hospitality, it can be IT sector. Now we have IT sectors booming up with AI, the artificial intelligence, data analyst. Different skilling programs are there. So you need to know, like I said, you need to identify your goals, where you want to be after you finish your college. So that is very important. Like I said, students these days, it has become mandatory as per the NEP policy that you have to undergo your internship and then your different skilling programs. There are students coming into our organizations also taking up internships and different skilling programs. But you also need to understand the difference between internship and the skilling, the vocational trainings. There are differences. When we talk about internship, it It is something where you'll be learning about the workplace environment. And skilling is something where we are going to prepare you for the workplace. So it is very important that you understand the difference between skilling and the internship programs also. So, see, like I said, I'm talking in very simple word for you to understand that skilling has become very important. Now everyone wants to hire someone who is skilled in maybe IT sector. IT sector is booming these days. Everyone wants someone who is expertise in computers. Then everyone, like for example, be it in hospitality sector, they want someone who is trained in that particular subject. Like for example, front office associate is there, aviation sectors is there. Then we have housekeeping department, we have food and beverage department, different departments. They want skilled manpower. So it is very important for you to also have that skill training after you complete your graduation also. You are all studying now, but after you finish your studies, everyone will have different goals in life, be it in government sectors or be it in non-governmental sectors. Soft skills has become something which is very important, the employability skills. So you need to upgrade yourself in all those subjects. So I just want to, I do not want to take much of your time, but I just want to tell you all that skilling is something that has become really important when we talk about building our careers. So if you're looking for something where you want to build your career in maybe hospitality sector, maybe in apparel sector, or maybe in beauty and wellness sector, construction sectors, we are there. We are also providing different kind of training programs, skilling training programs to different students, dropout students, starting from 8 failed dropout students to graduates to master students also. So I just want to thank the all Nagaland College Students Union for giving Pinnacle Skills the opportunity to speak. And I would also like to encourage you all to take up different skilling programs to upgrade your skills and also to identify your goals to where you want to reach after you graduate. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am, for your sorry. Thank you so much, ma'am, for enlightening us on skill-based employment. Though we have come to the end of our program, I would also like to give two minutes each to the aviation thing which I mentioned earlier, as well as ED Center to take up their time. After which we'll have our so-called tea break.
Hello everyone.
Amen.
Good afternoon. First of all, I would like to begin by thanking All Nagaland College Students Union for giving us this amazing opportunity and platform to come and address the youth of Nagaland and Dimapur on the opportunities that exist in the aviation industry today, which is a very, very booming period as compared to the last 15 years of my career that I have spent as a cabin crew member. With domestic and international airlines, I am here representing my academy, which is known as Future Flyers Aviation Academy, based in Kolkata. And recently, we are thankful that we have collaborated with the government officials here in Dimapur And together we are aiming to enlighten the youth of Dimapur and Nagaland about the aviation opportunities and particularly the profiles of cabin crew, which is commonly known as air hostess or flight attendants, as well as airport personnel and ground staff. So, many of you might be thinking that it is a far-fetched career, to become a cabin crew and to fly high and maybe start earning a really handsome salary after your 12th standard without even graduating, without even spending a lot of money in your degrees. You might be thinking that it is something that is not accessible to you, or maybe that is something which you would hesitate to pick up for any XYZ reason. So I am here today to spread awareness, and today particularly we have lesser amount of time, but tomorrow we have a special program dedicated to our industry. So I am just here to quickly brief you about how we are going to take this forward with you people here is, we'll be spreading awareness on the eligibility criteria and the minimum standards and the minimum requirements that you as an aviation aspirant need to have. You do not need to have a fancy degree, you do not need to be already really well groomed or be excellent in your communication skills. No. What we are looking forward to is a coachable candidate, someone who can be coached, like a team member from the Pinnacle organization just mentioned that upskilling is really, really important these days. When you talk about skills, they are of two categories. Number one is hard skills, and the second is soft skills. Now, hard skills is something which is possessed by all those candidates who pass with a certain percentage, say 35%, 40%. You gain that percentage, you get the degree. So there is no doubt the hard work is involved, but then there is nothing which is going to differentiate a person who has scored maybe 50% or a person who has scored 70 to 80%. When it comes to getting higher admission or getting an employment, ultimately your degree matters. You need to be a pass out from that particular level, right? So hard skills is your degree. The papers that you possess showing that you are a 12th pass candidate, or you are a graduate, or you are a master's candidate. Soft skills is something that differentiates who is going to be ultimately employed, who is going to be ultimately earning money, becoming independent. So education is just not about, being a bookworm and, gaining as much knowledge and just going out there and, translating that into your answer sheets and gaining the pass percentage. No. Education is about taking steps, doing something with that knowledge and moving forward, right? Many candidates, I'm not saying like higher education is no way is a waste of time or anything. No, I'm not saying that. But why not consider an option which would give you the access to complete your higher education through distance mode, as well as make a rewarding career in industries like aviation, which is out there for you guys, in the age bracket of 18 to 26 years is what they're looking for. Candidates with just 12 pass degree. And within a couple of weeks of training and with the right kind of platform, within 2 to 3 months you start earning a salary package ranging anywhere between 25 to 50,000. Now all of these will be informed to you in details. We have the dedicated slot tomorrow. I'm just here again to make you aware that an opportunity and the platform has been given to us to represent the aviation industry, and you can make the most of it, right? You can come up to me with all your queries, all your questions, all your doubts. If at any point in your time you might have thought of becoming a cabin crew and entering the aviation industry, which is so rewarding, in terms of a really good pay, which makes you independent at a young age, a lot of facilities, making you independent and capable enough to go out there and face the world, travel, meet new people, work in a multicultural team, making you so confident and so self-assured that tomorrow any particular person from any field, it can be a VIP or it can be a politician or it can be, government officials, as your passengers, as your customers, you will, trust me, you will not hesitate entering into a conversation with them and, interacting with them at your workplace. So this industry is an industry which gives you a lot in a very quick time frame, in a very short span of time. Not only does it make you independent, but it makes you so confident in life and so outgoing that your peers or maybe the younger generations of your family, maybe your younger siblings would really look up to you and say, wow, this my brother or my sister or my friend, he or she just went ahead, taken the degrees and also in such a short span of time has done something remarkable, making the parents proud, making themselves proud. And in no time, within 2 to 3 months, with the right kind of training and the right platform, academies which give you confirmed placement opportunities. Not talking about people who just, after the training, you end up with not much of placement opportunities. Yes, people like, organizations like that exist, but we are here to make a difference. We are here to guarantee placement to each and every student that we intake in our academy. So it's the other way around. We do not first give admission and then think whether you are eligible or not. First we assess the eligibility, the standards that we have to follow, and we see whether this particular candidate has the criteria to be a fit in the aviation industry, and then only we go ahead and give you enrollment in our academy, train you and get you placed all within 3 months of time. So yes, that's something that we can give you in black and white as well. So this is an amazing opportunity for anybody and everybody who had ever thought about becoming an air hostess or becoming an airport staff. We are here today, tomorrow. We have flyers with us which we are carrying. We'll be distributing it. If you think you have an interest and if you think you have what it takes to become a successful cabin crew member or an airport personnel and fly high in your career at an early age, then please come forward. Approach us and we'll be happy to assist you. And thank you once again, the entire team member here in the organizing committee. I'm really thankful for the opportunity. Thank you so much. Wish you good luck.
Okay, since we have some new students again, organizers have announced, because they want to make sure that we spend our money. Startup Nagaland na stall today, na everybody. Okay, you can see the stall. Look nicely with both your eyes and your hand, your leg, everything. If you want to win 5,000 rupees in the next 24 hours, you make a team, 4 or 5 people. Just go and ask them. There'll be a small competition. The winners of the competition will not only get 5,000 rupees, but you'll get a certificate from the department. This certificate may help you in the future when you're starting your entrepreneurship journey. Say that I was a part of the competition. Forget, even if that certificate does not help, it might just give you the idea to start your future business. So please, before you have your tea, coffee, whatever, Jaina Tade, you can give your name and you can think, and the madam there will brief you about the competition. And with that, thank you so much, Ansu.
Now we have come to the end of our program. Did you guys enjoy it?
Yes.
Did you learn anything?
Yes.
All right. Here's a little information for all the students who are thinking why all these tents has been set up and who are these people and all. And these are our collaborating partners. And I would just like to mention some few here, which is School of Arts and Science, Nagaland University. Just in the back side, the first tent, they have some very innovative agricultural products and things which they have displayed over there. And if you're curious and you want to know about what those things are, then you can go, you can ask them. They're ever ready to help you guys out and explain to you. Also, as students, our first love is book. Don't you all agree? No. Just wasting your parents' money studying in college. Alright, we also have this Heritage Publishing House where they are selling out books meant for students and they say at a discounted rate. So all the book lovers, all of you can go check out. And there are other stalls as well where you can go out there and check out, feel free. If you have anything to ask any of them, anywhere in the store, you can ask them and they'll be very happy to help you all out. So that's it for today. Enjoy the rest of the time. Thank you all so much. Hi friends, tea stall is here, so if anybody wants to drink, you can go and drink your tea from there.
Valerie. That brings to the end of today's